Alright, this is my introduction. I'm going to try and lay it all out, all up front. What the goal is. This YouTube is going to take many twists and turns as far as content goes, all over the board. I want to do whatever I can while keeping my morals and act accordingly to my Christian beliefs. The goal is to grow the platform as much as humanly possible. So with that said, I want to be able to forever flood this platform with music, while also having the room to put out vlogs. Example, let's say a vlog of the night I have while on tour in different cities one day. I want to be able to try different foods unique to specific cultures and share that with the world. I would like to be able to create a platform and space where I could just be myself and share my very own thoughts and experiences, good news, bad news, life lessons. I feel I've been doing this wrong by making the main objective money. I've been overthinking and over procrastinating and taking way too long to take off and get the ball rolling. So this first video is not only an attempt to kind of force my hand to get started and give the people an understanding of what exactly this is and will be and where we're headed and what can be expected. But this is also a way to just start. So I'm calling the first episodes of the documented series. Documented series. That's what we're going with. Now, at the risk of sounding contradictory, when I say it's no longer just and all about money, it's about short-term goals and long-term goals to get to a place where I can have options to make money and connect with people and connect with the people who will help give me a better life. The life I've always knew was on the other side of fear, the other side of my comfort zone. I've been in a state of metaphorically paralyzed. Now I rebuke any room for the enemy in Jesus' name. I will choose to have faith over fear and choose my words carefully. But I've been still and fighting my thoughts and my what ifs for way too long. It's time to give the best fight of my life and go all in. I really want to quit my job so I can go full-time content like a DDG, etc. Again, hate to come across as contradiction, but I have a dream and I have a family, and I would love nothing more than to be in position of financial income. Where I can do what I love, making music, and be able to take care of my loved ones. So the goal is to grow this platform. Content on content, with fear in my stomach and my face red from the secrets and things I've told about myself, full of shame and guts and glory, and stepping out on faith and by faith alone, and doing it scared and overthinking and whatever else comes with it. Because I have to find out how much I'm leaving on the table. And the best part about it, besides the obvious, I'm stepping out on faith, I'm trusting in the Lord, it makes me uncomfortable. So that in turn means guaranteed growth. Because whatever doesn't kill you makes you stronger. And whatever you have and you're doing it in fear, well, what do I have to fear after that? I mean, if I think about it, really think about it, after this I'm fearless. Glory be to God. Because it's my one true fear. If I can overcome that, public speaking, getting on camera, marketing yourself, asking for the spotlight for a couple minutes. Hey, look this way, look at me. Truth is, my reality is that there is a slight chance it doesn't work. There's an absolute chance it doesn't go as planned. Could be worse. Could go bad. But if I open that door and trust that it could go better than expected, than planned, or imagined, it could go beyond some of my wildest dreams. It could. I owe it though. That's the truth. That's my reality that I have to live in. I owe it. I owe it to two parents, my mother and my father. They have always been there for me and believed in me, and I owe them. I owe them more than I owe it to myself. I owe them to step out of my comfort zone and do whatever it is in my power to make something of myself, to become something, to do something. I say music, okay, maybe not. But two things for certain. I'm going to make it. I'm going to make it. I think to myself when I'm retired on the yacht, reading books somewhere, and my old school radio plays a good old song, I'm going to start rapping over the beat, because I love making music. I want to do it forever. I can't help it. So if that's what I love doing, fine. Do all I can to help myself get in a position where I can do that all day, every day. Make music non-stop. Music. Play beats. Music. For Kanye, his way into the industry was through beats. Beats for Jay, beats for such and such, beats for Mos Def, beats for Quality, beats. Big Sean's way in was working on radio and freestyling for Kanye when he came by. I'm sure he freestyled for multiple artists until it worked. And Kanye, he was in. Then writing for artists, Meek's way in was non-stop rapping, video after video after video. And if you're good enough, which I believe I am, I still believe that way works. To this day, I believe the Meek formula works. There's so much more competition. Yes, that's true. But content is gold. And if you're good, you're undeniably good. It is what it is. So maybe it doesn't go as planned, but I'm only man. I can only plan so much, and the rest is in God's hands. And if that's my reality, what's all the hesitation for? Maybe I drop podcasts, motivational videos, music videos for years straight. And maybe I see little to no growth. Maybe I tell one too many of my secrets, things I should have took to the grave. And I tell it to the world in my city. Maybe I realize I need to find another way in, because this ain't working after seeing no return on my investment. Or maybe someone who does music reaches out. Maybe someone who records all day and is willing to assist me in this path that I've chosen, the journey that I'm on, is willing to jump on board. Like Russ, who found his videographer by him reaching out. The videographer reaching out to Russ, saying, this is what I do. I'm willing to stand by you. I want to work with you. I believe in your vision. It takes a lot of faith. It takes a lot of belief. We get that classic video with the pink trees and pink leaves. Maybe I sell 1 million like 1 million times. So all that to say, who's to say? I don't know, but I know that even if I never read a comment I agree with, or a comment that makes me feel good about myself, as long as I can say I really went for it, truly, I truly went for this dream, this goal of mine, then what more can I say? And I have so much more time to make up for. I wasted so much time. I wasted too much time. I shouldn't be allowed at any extra time. I shouldn't be allowed at any free time because I've wasted so much time. And worse, I've allowed others to steal and rob me of my time by giving them the power that they never actually had over me. So this is personal, super personal, because I need to know exactly and what exactly was I leaving on the table. If I continue down the path of living for others and pleasing others and not myself and what God has called me to do, then I have to make up for lost time and go fast with as much precision as possible, but fast. People are ahead of me who have done more, earned more, deserve more. So to get where I want to go, I gotta go fast. To get what I want to get, I gotta go fast. I need to go fast. I have to make up for wasted time. There's no other way to put it. The journey's been fun. I've learned a whole lot. Just being stuck, stagnant and complacent, and pure lazy. I've learned a whole lot. And I've grown. As a man, as a human being, I've grown. I've did a lot of, bro. Listen, I've heard J. Cole say it. I don't know if Drizzy ever said it. I've heard a couple rappers say, I probably couldn't be rich at 24 when I wanted it. Or it wouldn't have been healthy for me to get money at this age. I didn't understand that at the time. I'm just thinking, give it to me now, I'm ready. I thought I was ready 9 years ago. I've been doing this years. I thought I was ready. Every year I said, this is the year. It's coming. It's time. But, yeah, I understand that now. I understand that you can get it just too soon. You can get the ball too soon. You can get the chance too soon. And you could drop the ball. But it's nothing like getting it when it just makes perfect sense. What Christians would call God's timing. A little bit of luck, a whole lot of work, and a sprinkle of right place, right time. Yeah. I just feel like I've learned and grown all I can learn and grow in this space. And it's time to go out there and grow and learn other things from different places and different people, not just my small world that I've become accustomed to and safe in. I'm tired of feeling safe, respectfully, because I like feeling safe. I like being comfortable, but it's become comfortable and safe to my detriment. It's not helping. It's not healthy. Where is this going? How many more days are going to pass by that I say next month? How much more time is going to go by that I say this year's the year? How many Christmases have I told myself? By next Christmas, I don't even need these boots. I might as well go ahead and give them up, put them up, bless somebody else. Because this is the last Christmas that I'm going by and I'm broke. I can't buy mom some nice jewelry. I can't buy the girl that I'm speaking with something that's more than out my budget. Like, it's nice to $200 drop on someone that you love and you want to see smile. On a day where it's called for, gifts are being thrown around, passed around. But it's nice to bless someone and not have to feel that for the next 3 weeks and sacrifice this, and this. It's nice to get to a place where because the money's out there. I'm not asking for much. The money's out there. And the work, I'm willing to put in the work. The step by step, the day by day. In your studio all day. I've been here all day. I've been working all day, cooking from nothing, from scratch, to cook something that we can call a masterpiece. Did I do my best? Maybe you don't like it, but did I do my best? Did I give you everything I had for those 4, 5, 6, 7 hours? Yeah. That's work. I know it looks different. It looks different than the gym, where you can count the reps you did, and you could see the sweat off your head, your forehead. It looks different than playing ball. And that's the thing about music. It looks different. The hustle is different. But the grind is the same. You either show up and you get results, or you don't show up and don't expect much. I've lived a life, bro, where I finally understand you get what you put in. I cannot halfway this game because I've only ever got halfway results. I have to jump in. Just jump in. Do the meat dive. It might not be a pretty dive, but I'm in the pool now. I'm in the pool. You see me in the pool. You heard the splash. I'm here now. Just jump in. Never mind getting your feet wet. Never mind trying to please everybody along the way. Never mind trying to be respectful, that no one gets offended that I tried to get in the pool. This pool is a public pool. I'm getting in. I paid, right? I'm putting the work in. I got the trunks. I drove here. I got lunch. I'm covered. Y'all good? Thank you. I'm jumping in, bro. It's time to jump in. It's time to jump in. And do it with some... Man, I'm heavy on the humbleness. But do it with some... Yeah, I'm here. And I'm okay with feeling like that. Do it with some... Man, I don't know. I don't know the word because I haven't lived that feeling yet. But I just hope when I do it that I do it with gratitude, most importantly. But I hope that I do it with some confidence. Like, it's okay I'm here. It's okay that I'm in here too. I paid to get here too. I put the work in too. Man, I've been holding myself back. I am my worst enemy. I've held myself back for too long. For too long. I've held myself back for too long. I've held myself back for too long, all while holding on to certain stigmas that come from other people. So let me break that down real quick. I'm sorry, we should have ended this a little bit ago. What I'm saying is, I've held myself and put myself in a box of... I think it's a little braggadocious and kind of like... You think you made it? You think you're that important that you got 45 videos on Instagram that if I scroll through, it's you rapping? But where did I get that mindset from? Where did that come from? Like, why can't I watch someone's videos and it be 45 videos of themselves promoting their work, their hard work, that I know what it takes to get that type of work done? Whether it's mixing, mastering, recording, non-stop recording, do it again, do another take, get it right, sweating in a room. I mean, I recorded Burning Bridges in a room with no AC. I went through a whole summer with no AC. No AC, bro. Recording Burning Bridges, take after take after take by myself. I punch in, I punch out by myself, deleting, recorded. There was a song I did 35 takes on. 35 takes on. Ain't no one in the room saying, hey, yo, that's the one. Ain't no one in the room saying, don't even do that other part again. That's good. Ain't no one in the room saying, you need to do that again. That's me. Glory be to God. That's the ear that God has given me. That's the hustle. That's the grind. It might mean nothing to you. That's cool. But I had to sit there and say, as bad as I want to leave this room, because this is not the room I sleep in. This is the room I record in. I sleep in the bed, a nice bed in the other room, where it's a nice AC. where I can't wait to walk in, take my shirt off, lay down. But I gotta work, because this gotta get done. Because I'm betting on myself. I'm betting on myself, and I'm playing the card I was dealt. And I've come to a realization lately where a lot of people are in this life that we're living, and they're struggling. And they're struggling in multiple areas, but a major area that people are struggling in is, how am I going to get to the bag? How am I going to get rich? How am I going to get to the point where I feel I got my worth? And I've taken that for granted. And that's what I feel is disrespectful. That I've taken something that God gave me as a gift, I've taken it for granted. I've taken talent for granted. But I for sure have taken for granted the fact that God gave me the how to. Music. Now do whatever it takes to get your footing in music. You've seen it done before. Pick anybody's story. Pittsburgh, Mac Miller. Toronto, Drizzy Drake. What are you waiting for? You see how it's been done. There's many, many ways to show there's a blueprint to this. So you got your how to, and you're too hesitant to step out on faith, put yourself out there, because someone might what? Judge? Have pre-assumptions about you? Not like you? What world do you live in? Not reality. Not my reality. You got your how to. You can make a lot of money with music. A lot of people are doing it. If one person did it, whether he's in your age group, the color of your skin, or even not as talented as you, then so can you. There's nothing to talk about. Then so can you. Nobody wants to hear your excuse or your reason. We all come with them. So at the end of the day, I have disrespected my God, my family, the two people who have supported and believed in me, my mother and father, by not stepping out on faith and taking advantage of the fact that I already have my how to. How am I going to get rich? Music. There's nothing else to talk about. Now figure out how to draw the traffic in. YouTube. So you telling me you got all the answers. The answers are just lingering around. Music's going to get you rich. YouTube's a great platform. Push content out. Push your music out. But push multiple pieces of content out. And get to where you need to get to. That's what we doing? That's what we overthinking? That's what we meeting about? In a room full of people that got a bunch of great ideas. But we talking about the next step? The next step is on you. Hustle. Hustle. What you waiting for? No one's coming to save you. Biggest realization I had to come to. 29 years old. Nobody's coming to save me. And rightfully so. Because nobody owe it to me. I ain't earned it yet. What have I done? Yes, I've sat there in the studio for hours. I've put out mixtape after mixtape after mixtape. I've deleted some because I stopped speaking in a certain way and I want a different demographic. I want a different fan base, but I put the work in. So what? So what? Keep going. That didn't work? You put grind here. That didn't work? All right, that was plan A. Don't forget, we're still, in the grand scheme of things, we're still staying in music. But how else can we get there? Kanye did beats. Big Sean rapped to Kanye. Got a deal. J. Cole stood outside for hours on multiple occasions. Got Jay-Z's attention. Get it where you fit in. Not there? Okay. Next place. Could still be music. No one's robbing you of that. No one's taking that away from you. Go after what you truly believe you're called to do. But try something else. 7 years? 7 years I sat in my city putting mixtape after mixtape after mixtape out, pouring my heart out, pouring everything, bro. I give my music everything I got. That's one thing no one could say. I could look in the face of someone saying, why should you get a deal? And I could truly be like, because I deserve it. Because I'm going to work towards it. Because I do the music thing. But it's like, what about the boy that don't have money to buy an iPhone? And somehow he's cleaning up a barbershop and sweeping in his local barbershop and taking that little bit of money, and he needs a lot of it for his food because him and his sister don't got mom and pop. But he needs to take the rest and put that away for an iPhone. And in about 3 months, he'll have an iPhone. And when he gets that iPhone, now he starts recording and he's learning how to edit and he's doing his videos. And what about him? What about him, legend? Is he complaining? Is he giving up? Is he saying, well, I would have been there quicker if it wasn't for... He's just making it happen. So it sounds good to say I've worked, I've hustled, because I have. So what? Keep going. I ain't come this far for nothing. 9 years of doing this. I need I need my return on investment. I need to see my ROI. I need something out of it. So how much am I leaving on the table? It's time to find out. It's time to push content. It's time to put myself out there. I'm not even reading comments. I don't need no good comments or bad comments right now. In 3 years, when I got a little bit of something in my pocket and I'm driving a little something nice and I'm in a better position and I'm blessing people now and I'm giving back to all those people that took care of me, now I'll read a comment or two. Oh, that's cool. I'm glad you were supported by that, young man. What can I do to help you get to the next step? Oh, we should do a little podcast, a little interview. You do music? No, I'm jacking your music. It's actually really good music. Now I can do my part, play my role. But until then, bro, get out of here. Come on. Go ahead with that. What you complaining about? What am I really saying? Yo, y'all don't understand. I put it all on the line. So? I just need motivation. Man, my spirit died, bro. My spirit died. I thought I was gonna. I was so sick of 9 years of saying, this is my year. This is the last Christmas I go broke. This is the last birthday for my mom that I can't buy her nothing. This is the last time I'm a jolly. I can't give my little sister a gift. This is the last time that it's not a real birthday for me. Lil Durk said, I was 21 when I first seen the birthday. Like, you know, bro, a lot of people don't understand what he... 21, bro, until you actually could you had money to get a gift for yourself, money to go out and have a nice restaurant dinner. Like, he ain't talking about, I'm sure he's not talking about some nutty part. Like, it's real life. I'm tired of Christmases, bro, because they just bring me shame, because I don't got it. It's not about gifts, yes. It's about my God and glory he will get, yes. But when you got potential and you're sleeping at night at 3 in the morning and tossing and churning and your brain is going, your mind is going, here goes the carnival, you ain't doing enough. How many hours did you waste today scrolling endlessly? What could you have done better? Why'd you treat that person like that? You know you're angry, and you know why you're angry. But you're angry because you got yourself in a position where you work all day and all night. But you did that to yourself. What about the opportunities? How many people did you meet when you were in California? Pittsburgh. How many people have told you they're willing to help you with music? What are you doing? When's the last time you recorded? Oh, you make songs every day. I understand. You write every day. I understand. Keep the pen sharp. When's the last time you put yourself on a video and just put it out there like 50% of the rap game is doing? And wrote some captions and wrote some, oh, you don't got an iPhone? You don't got an iPhone? That's what's stopping you from the next step? Don't be mad when someone looks you in your face and says, so? Push with everything you got. Give it everything you got and let God do the rest. Push. Praying until something happens. Now we do have to end with a quote. I could go on for another 20, Lord knows. Let's do this real quick. Definitely should have had this. Theodore Roosevelt, that's who it was. I read that every day for 2 years straight. That kept me going in a way. Theodore Roosevelt. Don't quote me. DQM. It is not the critic who counts, not the man who points out how the strong man stumbles, or where the doer of deeds could have done them better. The credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena, whose face is marred by dust and sweat and blood, who strives valiantly, who errs, who comes short again and again, because there is no effort without error and shortcoming. But who does actually strive to do the deeds? Who knows great enthusiasms, the great devotions? Who spends himself in a worthy cause? Who at best knows in the end the triumph of high achievement? And who at the worst, if he fails, at least fails while daring greatly, so that his place shall never be with those cold and timid souls who neither know victory nor defeat. Yeah. Before I close, I want to give you the one that I used to read. The Man in the Arena, Theodore Roosevelt, April 23rd, 1910. It is not the critic who counts, not the man who points out how the strong man stumbles, or where the doer of deeds could have done them better. The credit belongs to the man who is actually in the arena, whose face is marred by dust and sweat and blood, who strives valiantly, by who errs and comes short again and again, because there is no effort without error and shortcoming. But who does actually strive to do the deeds? Who knows the great enthusiasms, the great devotions? Who spends himself in a worthy cause? Who at the best knows in the end the triumph of high achievement? And who at the worst, if he fails, at least fails while daring greatly, so that his place shall never be with those cold and timid souls who know neither victory nor defeat. Come on. Know neither victory nor defeat. They won't even try. They won't even get in. It's not the critic who counts. Indeed. Blessings. God is good. God is love. True love.